me, I'm laying up in the bed with my bonnet. Welcome to Kimmie's World. I just had first of all, I want to let some people come on in to this live. Um I've had my shower. I had a late lunch. You guys know I had that wrap, chicken spinach wrap earlier today, and I'm still full from that. But I was laying in the bed. Yes, I'm in the bed at 5:45 on a Friday. But listen, I have been working out 7 days in a row. I'm eating healthy. So I have to get up in the morning to work out tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 8. But I was just laying here and I wanted to just discuss some things real quick. Everyone has good inside of them, even you. I'm gonna wait till some people come on into the live. Listen, yes, I got my bonnet on. I'm laid out in the bed, but we family, right? So we can talk about some things. So y'all come on in, share this live. Make sure you come on in. Like I said, we're family. Y'all are part of my family. Y'all, y'all are with me in the mornings when I'm headed to the gym. Y'all with me when I'm eating. So listen, I'm winding down. I'm tired, but I have to talk about this specific topic. Everyone has good. What's up, Cindy? Listen, I'm in the bed. Don't judge me, girl. Girl, please don't judge me. It is a Friday night, but honey, I'm tired. I am tired, y'all. This eating healthy and working out and everything, it's got me woe out. But I want to talk about everyone has good inside of them. I believe, when I was raised, my parents raised us to always look for the good in somebody. Maybe you could say I'm naive because I think everybody is good. Although, some people may have ulterior motives, but I saw in the image of him. So we all got a little God inside of us. We got a little good inside of us, right? Each and every one of us. No matter what you have done in your life, I believe you still have a little bit of good. Now, whether you choose to do good, that's a different story. Never judgmental. You know what's crazy? I have the same body. Girl, twin, where have you been? That's what I tell my daughter, y'all. I FaceTime my daughter early in the morning, and my mama got the same bonnet. My daughter got the same bonnet. Cindy got the same bonnet. I got the same bonnet, child. Anyway, y'all family. Y'all a part of Kimmie's World, so it is what it is, child. We ain't putting on no airs. We are who we are, and anyway. But I'm just tired, y'all. But I truly believe everybody has good inside of them. Now, whether you tap into that goodness inside of you, that's up to you. But I don't know, maybe that's my superpower. Maybe it's not. I get taken advantage of a lot. But I will say that I am a quick learner. When I see something is off, I catch on super fast and I make adjustments super fast. And maybe that's why I don't have female friends. My daughter called me today. She was like, Mama, am I your best friend? I was like, I ain't gonna say you my best. I said, you are I was like, you my best friend. But she was like, am I like top priority? I was like, well, you're not the first person I call in the morning. The first person I call is my mama. I said, because you ain't never up in the morning. I get up real early, y'all, real early. So I know when I call my mama, I know she up. And the second person I call is, well, my husband. Then the third person I call is my daughter. But she was like, Mama, you my best friend. I don't have any friends. And I don't know. Being so, I ain't saying I'm perfect, but thinking everybody has good inside of them, it tends to make you where you don't see things coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I worked at this job at the Mercedes-Benz plant, I was an assistant contractor. I was an assistant contract manager for a subcontractor at the Mercedes-Benz plant in Vance, Alabama. And I remember, like, we used to get all different types of people. And mind you, I always look for the good in people. I always see the good in a person, no matter who they are. But I remember this one guy had pulled me. He was let me see, what was he? No, he was a team leader. And he pulled me aside and he was like, Kim, he said, so-and-so is on drugs. And I was like, huh? I was like, what you mean? They was like, when a certain person does this, and that, and they come in here, they mood changes, just all types of different stuff, they on drugs. And he told me what type of drugs. And I was like, you know what? I've never known anybody on drugs before. Like, I grew up in a sheltered world, and I always thought people were actually good people. Even when I went to church, I thought everybody was good until you meet other people those same people, you meet other people and they start telling you about who the people really are. And like, I just couldn't believe it. Like, what? That person's that way? Crazy. But I still, like I said, I believe in humanity. I believe everyone is good. I believe that we are born with good in us. I don't believe babies come into this world bad. I believe babies come into this world like they're a blank slate and they learn everything from either their surroundings or their parent, whatever. But I still believe everybody has that good inside of them. I do. Now, I'm meeting a lot of people on YouTube that you really don't know who people are behind the mask. I consider this app a mask. You don't know who people are for real because they're behind the camera. You don't know who you encounter. People pretend to be different people and they're not those people. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. I don't know. I was just thinking about some things about just how people are naturally good. And I just go back to this channel. Like, I really want to spread positivity in the world. It's hard, y'all. It's really hard out here. These YouTube streets are vicious. I was in a chat earlier this afternoon. It was another sector, and you just see how vile people are, and oh man, it's just scary, man. What our world is coming to. That's a good way to look at things, but there are evil people out there. It's definitely evil people out there. Yeah. I'm finna drive your truck to the Dollar General and get a sprayer and fill up diesel. Okay. And I gotta go Home Depot tomorrow. Bill came over here. I talked to him. He's sick. I know he is. They fussing and arguing over shit. What are you talking about? The man guns and money and shit. See, that's what happened when people die. You never know. You never know about people. He gone. I told him. With who? His siblings? He just got into it with his sister. He made her leave. He cussed out. I heard him on the moat. Said, fucking bitch, get off my goddamn. Baby, I'm live. Oh. You know that. But that's okay. I mean, you cuss. But I gotta go to Home Depot and go find me another head. That weed eater head suck. Bill said they got them for $20, so I get me one. You just bought that weed eater. I know the weed is good. It's just the head, the bottom part. But, did y'all come in here from outside without taking your shoes off? Yeah, come on, let's go. And I swept and mopped today. That's all right. I'll sweep it up. You'll be all right. I'll get a blower so you can blow the floor out. We gonna use a blower in the house? Yeah. Oh, okay. Shout out to my husband. Because if it wasn't for my husband tell me all the time. He was like, Kim, she's Cindy laughing. My husband tell me, he be like, Kim, don't nobody care nothing about you. These folks don't care nothing about you. And I be like, nah, baby, people, this and that. He be like, Kim, people don't care nothing about you. And I thank God every day for my husband, because if it wasn't for him, a lot of stuff that I have encountered over the years, man. I asked my husband, I was like, how do you see these things in people? He was just like, I've been around a lot of people. I've been around dope fiends. I've been around alcoholics. I've been around criminals. Like, I can spot a dishonest person. Crazy. I'm like, I can't do that. I just can't. I ain't never been around that. My parents being sheltered, being sheltered sometimes is good, but other times is not. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, like, when I grew up, when I went to the military, I was, how old was I when I went to the military? I went in 97. I might have been 20. I just turned 20. I just turned 20 when I went to the military. But when I went to the Army, I hadn't done nothing, y'all. I was green as grass. I had this concept everybody was good or whatever. And I ain't know nothing. I never drank alcohol before. I've told this story before. My parents had sheltered me to the point to where I didn't go to prom. I didn't go to no school. The only school dances I went to was the school dances that was during school. It's crazy, right? Football games, my dad was like, if you go to a football game, we going to. So I decided I ain't going to no football games. I just won't go. So I just did a lot of church activities. I used to sing in a singing group growing up as a teenager. Y'all know I don't know if y'all know I told this story before, but I used to sing in an a cappella group. There was 5 of us in the group. If you guys know who Johnny Wilder is, he sung with Heat Wave, right? I don't know when it was, but I was just a kid. But he was in an accident and he became paralyzed from the neck down. And Johnny Wilder lived in Dayton, Ohio, as well as Shirley Murdoch, Roger Troutman, all of them. Y'all know who Roger Troutman is, the one from Zap, right? Computer Love, all that, Dayton, Ohio. So I used to live in Dayton, Ohio. And back to the story, but I used to sing in this a cappella group. And Johnny Wilder, Shorty, what's up, Shorty? How you doing? So anyway, Johnny Wilder used to sing with, sung with Heat Wave. He's dead now. But at the time, I didn't know who Johnny Wilder was. Johnny Wilder sung Always and Forever. Y'all know that Boogie Nights. Y'all know who Heat Wave is. At the time, I didn't know who Heat Wave was. I just knew it was this man that went to this church in Dayton, Ohio. The name of the church was Residence Park Church of Christ. I'm Church of Christ, if y'all didn't know that. But he went to Residence Park Church of Christ. And when we used to have fellowships, because my dad is a minister, Johnny used to always be there. So he was like real, and I hate to say this, but I'm just telling you how I felt as a child. As a child, he was a little creepy to me because he was in this wheelchair, and I had never seen a person in a wheelchair that couldn't move. The only thing he could move was his head. Yes, I know who you're talking about. Oh, you can sing, Kimmy? You have to sing for us one day. Girl, you know that thank you song at the end of my videos? That's all me. I'm singing all the parts. I don't sing no more, y'all. But anyway, so if you watch my videos, at the end of my videos, I'm going to make sure I play it tomorrow. At the end of my videos is a thank you song. Like, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. That's all me. I'm singing all the parts. It's all a cappella, no music, whatever. So anyway, so as a kid, I'm seeing Johnny Wilder in this chair, y'all, in his wheelchair. Now this in the 80s. This is in the 80s. I want to say it couldn't have been 87 because we moved to Dayton in 87. So it had to be, I started singing. I wasn't singing then. I say it might have been the early 90s. 87, 88, 89, 90, 87, 4. Might have been 90, 91, 92, around that time frame. Might have been the early 90s, okay? So when I first saw Johnny, like I said, he was in this wheelchair, but the wheelchair was controlled by this little straw. Way back then, y'all, it was controlled by this straw. So he would do something with this straw and they'll move the chair. And I'm trying to think. I had to ask my dad exactly because I can't remember. That's been so many years ago. I was just a teenager, y'all. But anyway, so I'm seeing Johnny Wilder or whatever. He was kind of weird to me. I remember we had like these church fellowships. Mind you, my dad is a preacher. So when you have a fellowship, all the churches in the surrounding area come to whoever's hosting the fellowship. So when Johnny would come, his wife, amazing wife, his wife name is Rosalind, dark-skinned woman. She was real short, sweet lady. But at the time, I didn't know who Johnny Wilder was. He was just a handicapped man back then. I didn't know who he was, but I remember he used to sing gospel. Like he used to go around. They used to play his background music, which he did all a cappella. Johnny sung a cappella. He went from secular music to a cappella. I can sing, but I just can't carry enough. Shorty crazy. Well, wow. I had told Sweet Ma, I liked your outro. Girl, that's me. That's all me. That's me. And listen, I'm going to tell you something. I heard a New Edition song, and I can't remember. I think it was, hold on. I was listening to a New Edition song one day. Hold on, it's on the tip of my tongue, the name of that song. The name of the New Edition song is I'm Sorry. Sorry, you're not my kind of girl. Oh. You're so pretty. So I heard that song, and the words to my outro just came to my head, and so I recorded it. And actually, I recorded it on my phone and on my tablet from back to back, and I just blended the parts together. So that's how I did that. But anyway, thanks, Sweet Mom didn't even tell me, girl. Yeah, that's me, girl. That's all me. So anyway, yeah, so Johnny Wilder would be like coming around and like for fellowships, he would be like they would like play his album. Like he had wrote this album way back then. And when I tell you the music is so freaking timeless, gospel a cappella, I just knew this man was so freaking talented. He could sing, not knowing. And I told Sweet Mom the same story, like, if I knew Johnny Wilder was a daggone celebrity back then, I would have got like some memorabilia or something, a photo with me and him or something. Y'all, I even sung in this man's studio and was oblivious to who he was. Crazy. What's up, the South? Listen, I got in that sector and they was talking about Mo 3. I hurry up and got out that sector. I watched some of the live. But anyway, but if I would have known who Johnny Wilder was, that he sung with Heat Wave, baby, I would have had some memorabilia that could have been worth some money right now. And all I have is memories. I'm talking about I have sung in this man's studio, did not pay attention, because mind you, I got ADHD. Did not pay attention to, like, my sister, who is 7 years older than I am. She was like, you don't remember going to the studio and seeing those awards and all that stuff down on the wall? No. I was just amazed the man had a daggone elevator in his home. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy how many celebrities I came in contact with as a child that I could have had some money. Like, for real. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, Johnny taught me a lot about singing, a lot about continue to do it over and over again until it's right. Man, that man was such a talent, such a talent. If y'all don't believe me, go to your YouTube search bar and type in Johnny Wilder acapella gospel music and listen to his songs. Now, these songs I believe was recorded, I think, in the 80s, maybe late 80s, or maybe early 90s. But the music is so freaking timeless. This man was so talented. It's one thing to sing with music, but it's another thing to sing it a cappella. And if you listen to his songs, every sound that's on that album is his voice, from soprano all the way down. The only thing, excuse me, y'all, that was gross. The only thing that I think he did not sing was the bass. I believe he didn't do the bass. He may have, but I don't think he did the bass. But from the soprano note all the way down is him. Man was super talented. Super talented. I can remember living in Dayton, Ohio. This how crazy. Child, I'm telling y'all, I had a great childhood. Although I was not exposed to a lot of stuff, mind you, I was a sheltered child. I really had a great childhood. I can remember my first job was at McDonald's. I had to be 16, either 15 or 16. However old you are to get a work permit. That's how old I was. But I can remember working at McDonald's. Whoever from Dayton, Ohio, I worked at the McDonald's on Free Pike. And I remember one night I was working and Roger Troutman came in the daggone McDonald's. Mind you, Roger Troutman, y'all know Computer Love. Y'all know that. He from Dayton, Ohio. I went to school with his kids. But you know, you just don't, when somebody is from your area, you really don't think they that big. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. I remember Roger Troutman coming into McDonald's, ordering him some food, and that joker had on a fur mink coat. Of course it was cold. But I'm like, who is this clown? Who is this? I don't know who you are. Crazy. Why I ain't getting no autograph? Now the man gone, dead. Why I ain't getting no autograph? That's what I want to know. It's crazy. Shorty said, wow. Yeah, it's crazy. People gone. Music still. Soon as that music, like, when you hear that music on the radio, it just take me back to those times. Like, dang, I remember when I lived in Dayton, Ohio. I remember this and remember that. Like, why I didn't. Crazy. But yeah, I used to sing with an a cappella group. We used to sing all over. We had 2 guys in a group. It was me, Ronika, Coco, Andre, and Antoine. So it's 3 girls and 2 boys. Well, 2 guys. And we would practice. We really would practice like every Friday night. And we'd be downstairs in the basement at our director's house, who was Antoine's mom. Shout out to Antoine. If you watching this, bro, where you been? I ain't seen you since I was a kid. But anyway, since I left Dayton, actually, since I graduated high school. But, man, those were the days. Sitting downstairs in that woman's basement, singing those songs over and over and over and over again till we get it right. I can remember sitting down there singing, and we had microphones and everything too. But I could remember us trying to harmonize so well because the lady who was directing us was like, y'all harmony need to be so tight that when you sing, it sound like a daggone train. Y'all know how a train be like, doo. When you have harmony so freaking tight and your voice blends as one, although you sing in different parts, they blend so tightly. I'm talking about as teenagers, y'all, our voices just blended so freaking well. When I tell you, it take a lot of practice doing that, making sure your breathing is synchronized. I miss them days. Wow, what you say, Cindy? None. Man, y'all remember the singing groups like Shy, Boys to Men, SWV, In Vogue. Oh my God. The Boys, they could sing. So many groups, man. So many groups. What happened to singing, man? What happened to singing? Shout out to everybody that can really sing out there, that can really harmonize, can sing. Like, I'm the type of person, y'all, I can sing anything. As far as, only thing I can't sing is bass. I can't sing real low, but I can sing a low tenor. I can go up to the, I don't know about, I can sing soprano, but not the highest soprano, because y'all know your voice is a muscle. But I miss singing. I miss it so much. And I'm such a perfectionist when I sing that I don't sing with anybody because I don't want to be embarrassed. I remember when I was a teenager, and this somebody was having like a some program or something. They asked our group. The name of our group was the Starlights. They asked our group to come sing. Now, we went to, I think it was Kenosha, Wisconsin. I think that's where we went to sing. But y'all, let me tell you about this. So we have been practicing, the group I was in, have been practicing this song. Now, y'all know how if you sing, you know, if you practice a new song, those are really the hardest songs to perform, especially if you've never performed it before. We're in Kenosha, Wisconsin, child. And we getting ready to sing this song. And we had to start that song so many times. Because mind you, we don't sing with music. We sing a cappella. So it's got to be everybody singing their own note. You in a microphone, you sing the wrong note. They going to know it's you. So I'm like, oh, my Lord. And so Angie, what we call her Sister Bush. Sister Bush always told us, you going to perform how you practice. So make sure you practice. So make sure y'all serious when you practice. So anyway, we had just learned this song. And I don't know what happened. Some kind of way it was wrong. Child, we was all off. No, I could feel my face getting hot. I was so freaking embarrassed. And from that day on, I said I would never be embarrassed again. I ain't say, if you can't sing, I'm not singing with you. I'd rather sit down and be quiet. I'm not going to be embarrassed. That's embarrassing. When you sing a cappella and somebody sing the wrong note, baby, you hear that like crazy. You really hear that. Somebody sing the wrong note. Music cover a lot of stuff. But when you sing a cappella, ain't nothing to cover it. It is what it is. Jagged Edge. Oh, girl, 112 joke. Man. Even Aaliyah with her angelic, she wasn't the best. I ain't gonna say she was the best singer, but her voice was so crisp. You know what I'm saying? So crisp and soft. It's hard to sing soft. Man, I used to love some Jodeci and Jagged Edge and Carl Thomas and Anthony Hamilton. Oh my goodness, John B. Oh my God. What happened to music, child? So much auto-tune. My niece, she sing now. She sings Southern Soul. And she'll send me a song. She'll be like, Auntie Kim, listen at this. Do you like it? And I'll be like, girl, if they need to cut, I said, listen, you can sing. You need to tell whoever's producing this, they need to stop putting so much auto-tune on your voice. It sounds raggedy. And I be telling her, you ain't going to get no record deal with all this auto-tune. Nobody wants to hear auto-tune. You trying to get picked up. daggone baby face or and bologna. Y'all know that Beans and Bologna song that homeless man sing? Although he passed away now, but his voice was so good. It sound like auto-tune. But most people I don't be want to hear all that auto-tune. I want to hear the voice. I remember back in the day where when they would record an album, they would have a band right there. Had a band right there in the studio. Shoot, look at all the old music with Etta James and like all those like Temptations. When they recorded those albums, a lot of times it'll be 1 or 2 or 3 takes. That's it. And the band will be right there. The whole group will be in there singing. Yes, I heard he is still alive. Someone said he was dead. He's alive, Shorty? For real? Girl, they was for real? Oh, I'm glad he's alive. I thought that man was dead. I thought that man can sing for real. That's why I always say, and I'm so glad that you volunteer at a homeless shelter, because I always say all of us are probably 1 paycheck away from being homeless. For real. Anything could happen. I did a show sometime last year and I talked about don't ever look down on homeless people, because that might be you. You might get in a car accident and become handicapped, and you may lose your job or whatever. Well, you can't work if you're handicapped, and you don't have money saved up to pay your bills, and then you become homeless. Or you may get sick. You might get sick. You might not have short-term or long-term disability. You might not have money saved up. And boom, you miss so many paychecks, you might be homeless. Yes, they didn't want to pay him. What? Oh, that's messed up. But you should never look down on homeless people. You know what, Shorty? I said last year, and it just totally slipped my mind, that I was going to start carrying around like these Ziploc bags with like water, some snacks, maybe some socks and some toiletry items to put in a Ziploc bag. So if I run across somebody that's homeless, and maybe put some money in there as well. If I run across someone that's homeless, I could just give it to them, because I could be in that situation and I would want somebody to help me. And I commend you for volunteering at a homeless shelter, because you are doing something that so many people just don't do. So she said, let me see. Man, listen, it's real out here. Circumstances can change in a blink. Girl, what you say? I say that all the time. I put my shoes on to go to work. I didn't know that was going to be my last day working. I did not know that. And if it wasn't for family support, me and my family may have been homeless, because that was a big chunk of income cut from something that was out of my control. I work at an emergency. Let me see. I work at an emergency teen shelter for girls. It's really sad. Let me see. Basically, it's a place for parents to dump their kids off. Not too many people want to take in teenagers. Oh my God. I'm advocating for the homeless tomorrow at a city building to see if we can get more funding. Wow. I pray everything goes well with you, Shorty. And Peanut, I did not know you worked. Wow. Emergency teen shelter for girls. It's really sad. Basically, it's a place for parents to talk. Wow, that just made me so sad. That makes me sad, y'all. I have a real soft place in my heart for children. I just don't understand what's happening to the world. It is so freaking sad. So many people are abusing children. Like that girl. I need to check on that girl who dumped her kids. Y'all remember that story that came around? Hope you get the funding, shorty. Yes. Y'all remember that story that came around about the girl who went on Facebook Live and she said that she didn't want her kids no more. And she said if anybody want them, they can meet her down at the Child Protective Services or something because she was getting rid of them. I think she had like 5 or 6 kids. I'm following that girl on Facebook. I need to check on her, see what she up to, man. I wonder about those kids. Because they went into a foster home. And what people don't understand is when you give your children up and they go into foster care, all foster care is not good. Excuse me. A lot of times, the situation, get past my bedtime, y'all. A lot of times the situation is way worse than what they were in. A lot of foster parents abuse children. And it's sad, y'all. I've been there a year now since May. I've seen so many kids come and go. Oh my God, that break my heart. Go to the shelter. Kids come and go. The shelter actually is a shelter for girls who've been trafficked. It's named after a young girl from Minnesota who trafficked. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Y'all, that's wow. 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 Man, this world is so freaking evil. It's so evil. So many, I just don't understand, y'all. What make a person want to abuse a kid? I don't understand that. Stay on the positive side. Positive energy, positive thoughts brings positive things. Smile at someone, send positive energy out. Heading to play games with good friends. Worked hard getting ready to play. Oh, thank you, Shorty. I appreciate you. Listen, Sweet Mom got some really good people that are following her. And y'all continue to rock with her because she's a great person. She's a good person. She has a really good heart. And that's what I see in people. I see their good heart. I really do. Her family is still alive. The mom came to our shelter holiday party this past year. That's so nice, Shorty. Yeah. Wow. Wow, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I just don't understand what makes a person want to abuse a child, to sexually traffic a child, or to physically abuse a child. I just don't understand. I don't get it, man. A lot of stuff I just don't get. I don't understand. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I ain't too many people on YouTube right now. If you're watching this video on a replay, go ahead and type in replay. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all know I got to feel super comfortable for me to come on here in the bed, in a bonnet. If my daughter saw this video, she'd be like, Mama, what is wrong with you? Why are you going live in the bed in a bonnet? Like, come on, get real. Like, my people may be watching you, but that's okay. Y'all are family. Y'all are part of Kimmies World. I ain't hiding nothing. It is what it is. This is who I am. Let me see. I have been since 2016, and now I rock with you. Take care, Queens. Oh, thank you. Have a good evening, Kimmy. And y'all have a better evening. Y'all make sure, y'all be safe out there. I'll talk to y'all. See y'all in the morning. We got workout 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Saturday, but no days off. Bye-bye.